Hey everyone, RemanX here with some of the first gameplay you're going to see of Doom, and I'm excited to share this with you guys. I want you guys to take a lot of this for what it is. This is a lot of early testing, and I just want to showcase some of the things that I think are exceptional about Doom. He is really, in my opinion, God tier, but I just want to temper this with a little bit of hopefully we understand what your expectations are. Please leave them in the comments. You guys tell me what you thought this was going to bring to it. And more importantly, just understand that we haven't tested and found the best defense team. We've also found potentially a bug, but it may have been because they did something different with the AI, and we hope to show that to you guys right now. So you're going to see that this is a 604K Black Order team facing a, well, top tier team featuring Doom. So we're gonna showcase something that I think potentially might be a flaw with Doom, I'm saying that's probably where a lot of the frustration with his current kit is coming in, is just in the early interaction when Black Order faces Doom. There is a period of time where he is vulnerable, and with the right ISO and the right power levels on your characters, he can nearly be destroyed. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly here. So by the time he's taken his first turn, now that is a 6 red star Thanos, level 80. No, not G15. Okay? That is a 5 red star Corvus Glaive. And that is a 5 red star Proxima, all level 80. Not max ISOs. So that should give you guys an idea of the problem you're going to need to solve if you insert him into your team. That the opening window to put damage into Doom is too large for Black Order to get in there without a reasonable amount of support. Now, that could change as time goes on. Obviously, there are certain characters we could have brought in there, but the idea that we wanted to partner up with Invisible Woman means you can't bring Yo-Yo for offense down to help slow that down. So we're going to showcase this. We're going to showcase what happens, how he can actually recover, because that happens right there. And then as he's loading in, you're going to see the big difference here. So then he gets his ult. And his multiple turns will take place. And once that happens, you'll see the absolute decimation that takes place here. Here come the Doom bots, guys. There they are. So remember, once he uses his ult, it is a large heal for him. So if you don't kill him, he's doing a ton of work over here. Again, this was a little bit of load error, and there it is, guys. There's the ult. And that literally demolished the team. So you've got a very small window to do anything to Doom. If you can get inside that window, he's beatable in the current environment. So Black Order has the potential, unless you build the right team to support him with, which, again, was a lot like Ultron when we first saw him in the game. You had to build a team to support Ultron. And once you found the right team, he became the arena meta until Black Bolt really showed up and took him out of the meta. So we're going to showcase a little bit of that. So one of the things we're going to showcase is we spent a lot of time with different teams. We had a bunch of different scenarios where we basically faced off. We tried Loki to see if we can get the faster speed in there. We tried Doc Ock because of the option for deflect. We tried because to keep the offense down off of any of the characters. Then we've tried Drax here to prevent the early thing and to prevent the first turn blow up. Then we're going to showcase this for you guys because this is very interesting, right? Having my coffee here on New Year's Eve. All right, so a little bit different here. The idea is we're trying to get them to bring Invisible Woman down to half health. By bringing Invisible Woman down to half health, you'll get her second turn to put the barrier up, and that's going to prevent you from getting your way through Dr. Doom. And that's part of the reason why we were surprised to see that. It's because the bleed was actually doing a lot of the work. And so we'll talk about that afterwards here. So something interesting happens here. All right, we got Phoenix. All right, we got Drax. Okay, so here comes something very interesting. These bleeds right here. Just watch him for a moment. Now remember, he's loading in a little bit. Let's just take a moment. Speed it up a little. All right, so there's that first turn from Dr. Doom. Or Dr. Octopus. And then Phoenix does her stealth here. So now we're in a little bit of danger, right? We can't get to Doom. Except for the fact that Doom doesn't do his... That's his first turn. So right here, this is where we're going to showcase something that is very interesting. So we're going to talk about what Doom should do on his actions. So, the team at Scopely designed Doom so that even though his special is available, he doesn't do it his first turn. So that he'll always try to do it with a maximum number of Doom bots. So it is a smarter AI than we faced typically when we're facing AI, which means that they likely considered how he would work when he was on defense. So just to know that he has a special available, he doesn't do it on the first turn, should be the first action that we remember here. All right, so now, right here on auto, he should do his ult. And I was debating what to do for actions here, and I let it time out and do the... We'll see when he gets his turn here. There's his speed bar. There's the flip. And here we go. Right here. His turn takes place. And he does a basic. Right there, that would have changed the tide of battle. It would have made it so that he would have done his platform, and that would have called the battle and taken out the enemy team. So some trigger in there isn't working correctly, or is it a design feature that may have been overlooked? So the window to actually win here expires. So with offense up on this, it's pretty much a game over at this point. So there it is. So that window, for whatever reason, I think that's leading to a lot of the potentially the arena wins that are happening. So we settled on a couple of teams. We're still doing more testing to try to find the ideal team. It was fun. It was fun being able to do it. We actually found some teams that were a little bit more effective here. So My ultimate goal here is to say this. Doom is a brand new character in the game. I think there's a lot of expectations about how he's supposed to work. I want to get some feedback from you guys watching this video for the first time. Do you feel like you're disappointed with him? And again, a character like Red Guardian, I think, fits really well with the potential that on-spawn taunt and defense up for everybody. He is potentially a solution for this. Shuri, a lot of other characters that can provide this, Drax with taunt. So, for arena defense, I think he's holding for the most part. It's just impossible to get that feedback without being able to look back and see what teams are getting beaten. But yes, Yags has gotten beaten with the team that we had in the final position there. So again, I think Doom is still a great character. I think there's probably something to look at there as far as functionality, and I'm sure that the team over at Scopely is aware and wants to make sure that it meets our expectations. So I'm just curious if you guys are still excited about him. I know I am. I just bought those G15 packs. So remember, I do things so you don't have to. And thank you, Yags, for doing this for the community so we get an idea of what we have to do to get him. Happy New Year's.